Hey everyone, Brad here at SeaWorld San Diego. First thing, I'm starting the parking lot because I want to show you Atlantis. Looks like they're doing a lot of work to it, which is a little surprising. I didn't think they'd do this much. It's only closed for a little bit, and it's last time I was here, something else I wanted to mention was parking is $22 now. That's more than Disneyland. Disney's only $20. Preferred is $32 and $40 for VIP. And if you've been here, you'll know it's a really small parking lot. Definitely doesn't seem worth it to have to pay that much just to park probably like 200 feet closer. But let's get in there, look at more of the Christmas stuff, and see if they've got any more food items, which they didn't last time, but let's see what they've got today. Hopefully they do. So you can see, it looks like the scaffolding goes completely around the building. My guess would be they're painting it at the very least. But they have like a tarp on the top, so hopefully they're doing work on the inside, especially you can see on the smaller building also has a lot of scaffolding around it. And funny thing I noticed too is here's the up close parking. It looks like everybody already knows that it's kind of a rip-off to do that. Completely empty. 31,000 animal rescuings and counting. Makes me wonder how often they update this, because I think on the website it has like 32,000, so a little more than that right now. And of course they're offering photos with Santa. Where they had the electric eel coaster before it was open to show you what it was like. I'm surprised they don't have anything here now though, like a tree or whatnot. Seems a little strange. So it looks like they still have the Ocean Explorer sign here on the map. It even looks like it's newer. But that ride's been closed for like but almost a year now. I wonder if they forgot this was here or if they plan on keeping it there. Event, Never seen this sign out before. So the animals they have out here, 1 and 2, are actually part of the A Wondrous Night show, which I've never seen. That's kind of neat that they have them out here to see them before and after the show.
Very good question, my dear.
It's like Mrs. Claus talking about Rudolph.
All right, we're running out of time, so maybe we've got one in front here and one in the middle, because our other friends have asked a couple of questions already.
Who wants to ask a question here?
In the red dress here, right in the front.
Why does Santa give presents to people who are good?
Well, that's a very good question. And it actually comes back to how Santa first started delivering presents many, many years ago. Before he had learned so much magic from the elves and lived at the North Pole, Santa was a young man who lived up in the north of the world where it's very cold, up in an area we call Siberia. And a sled.
So if you're coming to check out Santa,
and he took it upon himself.
There's quite the line.
Some toys, and he even started making some toys.
So that's pretty funny. Mrs. Claus went on for a while. I didn't want to film all of it, but apparently Santa Claus got magic powers from the elves. So that's pretty funny that she just has to make up questions for whatever the kids ask. Got a bunch of nutcrackers here. But doesn't that look like Dumbledore and the Mad Hatter? Huh. It looks like the green holiday shirts are going quick. But at $12, it's not really surprising, considering most theme park shirts are at least $20. First I thought I was seeing things, but they've actually got snow blasting out. Coming all the way over to the Christmas shop. Electric eel, still at 5 minutes, so let's go ahead and ride it. Behind me, you may be able to hear Electric Eel. I actually just went on it twice. A lot of fun. I like it more and more every time I go on it. One of the biggest things though is you may see in the video that there's music at the station, and they don't have it on the actual coaster itself, which is unfortunate because the music's really neat. Kind of reminds me of the Incredible Hulk. See, there they go. So I do wish wish they played that on the ride, but overall definitely worth it. I mean, I waited less than a minute to get on the front row, so that's a very good deal. With Wild Arctic, you can actually do just a walkthrough to go check out the animals. The walrus is back after a long time, so I don't really want to go on the ride now, so we'll check out this walkthrough thing and see what that's about. So this is where that exit is. You actually walk into one of the movie rooms, and it empties out into here, which is kind of neat because when you come out of the normal ride, you walk past all this, but you get a better view of some of this scenery here. This is surprising. It looks like they actually have 4 of these simulator rooms. There's one back there, one here, moving across there, and those are the 2 they're always using. So I did not even know that this existed back here. I'm sure they never opened them though. It's a beluga whale. The best thing I just realized about coming in through here, walking through, is you can kind of time it how you want. Normally there's a huge crowd of people because everyone's coming at the end of the ride, but while they're all on the ride, you can come in and there's no crowd in here and you can get good viewing of everything. I never noticed they had this little TV here playing some video. Hi! There's a loaf of bread, just spinning around upside down. Looks like they have more special pins out. This store seems to have more of them than any other here at Wild Arctic. Look at how many lanyards they have now. That is a lot. Now this is the Christmas pizza, sausage, red pepper, and green pepper. $11.49 before tax. So let's take a look and see how this tastes. This pizza is actually really good. It's made to order. The only thing I would change is that it has I think a little too much cheese, but I'm probably the only person in the world that thinks that. I know everyone loves cheese. But overall, it's definitely pretty good. It's a lot more than I can eat right now. I thought it was just a slice, but again, you'll see it's an entire pizza you're getting for that price. But I thought they'd have more holiday options. They have mac and cheese as well. They have a powdered waffle on a stick, and then they have a bacon maple waffle on the stick. That one sounds interesting. I think I'll try that maybe next time. But as for a snack food, this is pretty good. It is a big serving though, so you'd want to share it with at least one person. I'm out here at night because it may be hard to see, but all of these trees are wrapped in lights, like pretty high, all the way up to the end. So I bet it looks really neat at night here, especially with the sky tower dressed up like a tree. Got 2 birds hiding right there. Yeah, these lights are really everywhere, even around here, here. Every single one of the light poles. These birds do not care as long as they get fed. They steal all the fish. And it is surprisingly quiet. I haven't heard one sea lion make a single bark. Oh, is that one? Don't let me leave disappointed, sea lions. There we go. There we go. Where are all the people at? I figured with it being a holiday season, kids would be out of school by now and at the parks, but a little bit surprising, especially this time of year. This is one of those buildings I've always wondered what it was. Did it used to be a store? It looks like it was something back in the 70s. I mean, they have windows, which probably had products and stuff outside. But ever since I've been coming here, which was about 2 years ago, this has never been open, not even for food or wine or anything. So, very strange. There are actually some brave souls on the Rapids ride right now. I mean, it's not exactly cold out, but it's not hot either. Still not enough to get that wet. And right over here, see the wall still up for Tidal Twister. See if we can find anything else on it. Full rafts going through. That is surprising. Let's see if they get them. Doesn't look like there's any progress yet on the coaster, or at least anything built high enough above this wall. There may be things, you know, parts back there, but who knows. They still got a while though, it's summer. Yeah, that's more like it. Remember last time we did a video, this was all empty, drained out, no action, but it's all up and running too. And I can't remember if this was here last time, but the all little Christmas decorations adds a nice touch. Oh look, a holiday option. A holiday turkey cheeseburger. I'm sure they really spent a long time coming up with that one. Here's all that steampunk stuff. Got bowls.
Do you have any discount? No, unfortunately.
It's a very neat lamp. And clock. Wine glasses, martini glass. Very cool stuff here. Dolphins just lazily floating around. Usually they're zipping around fast, but it looks like there's not even anybody watching them, so they're not feeling like putting on a show, I suppose. Here's another thing I want to try at Flatbreads and Fry Cones. They have a chili verde pulled pork fry cone. I'm not sure what that is, but it always had me curious, so someday I'll have to come give it a go. Alright, just got off Manta. Just like last year, they did a holiday overlay. It was definitely better this year. They have like Santa talking to the elves, using the coaster as like a sleigh. There's a countdown, it goes dark, flashes. Not as good as the original launch, but it is neat to see they tried to add like a story, and you know, it launched that way. Much better than last year's, so I will say that. But overall, always a good time on Manta. Alright, that's going to do it today from SeaWorld San Diego. We got to see a lot of the Christmas stuff again, still no shows. As far as food goes, holiday pizza or Christmas pizza they call it, it's pretty good. Too much cheese, that's just me. Still got to try the waffle maple bacon on the stick, that sounds pretty good. And a lot of the rides, Manta got to walk on, Electric Eel got to walk on, so be sure if you come here to take advantage of those rides because they are very easy to get on, it seems, this time of year. The summer they actually do get pretty busy and there's a wait, and I'll skip them, but you know, now when you can walk on it like this, it's definitely worth it. I think that's about it for everything new this time that we covered. I would like to come back at night before the season ends so you can see what that looks like. Until then, see you guys next time, and that is all. Thanks for watching.